Today on the channel, we're back at it with another Build-A-Figure and set rankings, this time with the Monday Night Wars and the Michael Cole Build-A-Figure. And in the back half, we're going to rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another set ranking slash Build-A-Figure build, this time with the Monday Night Wars and Michael Cole. But for all your Monday Night War needs, Walmart. But for everything else under the sun, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. And of course, going to build the Build-A-Figure, which we've already done. Take a look at it, talk about it, see where it goes from there. And then, of course, in the back half, we're going to put Michael Cole in the mix, and we're going to rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. So stay tuned for that as well. But let's run through Michael Cole real quick. It's been a heck of a long time since we've got a Michael Cole figure. His last figure, and really his only figure, was part of a Build-A-Figure Toys R Us exclusive, maybe. Whatever it was like 8 years ago, maybe something like that. What is time, as we always do say. But we recently got Corey Graves. We're getting Michael Cole. Sounds like the announcers are back on the table, and I think there's a lot of room for more Michael Cole figures in our collections, be it maybe main event. That'd be good to get it in the main event series. If not that, maybe a traditional elite or maybe another Build-A-Figure. Who knows? But we could use a more modern-day Michael Cole once again, as this is, of course, part of the Monday Night Wars. This is a throwback to him being backstage interviewer, an occasional play-by-play guy when Jerry the King Lawler or maybe Jim Ross was on sabbatical or gone for whatever reason. Michael Cole would fill in, as we do know. So a cool moment in time, Michael Cole, a cool announcer figure once upon a time. I'm here for that, and would love to see more WCW announcers part of that. I think that'd be really cool in the Monday Night Wars line, but I'm not sure they got access to anybody. Maybe Larry Zbyszko, but probably not. Would love to see some of that in the future. We'll see what happens. Maybe a WCW Monday Night Wars Bobby the Brain Heenan. That'd be a really good one. But let's dive into Michael Cole. As we can see, he fits on a ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. But he does got some accessories with him right here. We got the WWE microphone, classic scratch logo microphone there. And then we got the oversized headphones. And speaking of Corey Graves, we had these with Corey Graves. Way too big for the figure. They need to dial this one back, figure out a new sculpt for that one for sure. But now we're going to dive into Mr. Michael Cole, and it's an interesting one. Is I know this is Michael Cole when I see it in the head sculpt, and man, it's an early version of Michael Cole from his infancy in the WWE, WWF at the time as well. Got a goatee, very 90s of him here. Got the black hair going on, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth, playing all those human hits. But definitely looks like Michael Cole. I don't got any issues with this head sculpt here. Now, he does got a red shirt going on here. I guess a button-down shirt is what this is. You got the WWE scratch logo right up in there. Very plain, though. Very plain. No suit coat, no jacket, anything like that. 2 gripping hands down here. And then you do get the black pants as well. Of course, Build-A-Figure body. Everything snapped together very easily. Didn't have any issues putting this one together. Articulation arms all the way around. Bicep cut. Double-jointed, pinless elbows here. Hands movable back, forth, side to side. Head back, forth, side to side. Ab crunch, a little goofy on the ab crunch on this one. It is a little bit big and bulky right there in the middle. It does kind of take your eyes out of it a little bit there. He does got a fairly loose waist on him. Your mileage may vary on that. Leg does go up, no bounce back, but he looks just awkward. Just awkward. But I guess it's a guy in a semi-suit, I guess, dress outfit, whatever. But he does look awkward in his positioning here. Thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees. Boots back, forth, side to side, up and down. Really not a whole lot of articulation in the foot department. Obviously, he is an announcer, backstage interviewer. You probably don't need all of that anyways. But not bad as far as Michael Cole goes. And as we saw, he does fit on a ringside stand. Definitely good as a Build-A-Figure. Don't know how well this would sell by itself. But I do think there's some meat on the bone for a modern day Michael Cole as far as maybe a main event figure. I think that would be a great direction to go. I think that would sell okay. Maybe just me, I don't know. Michael Cole looking good, but let's bring out the prior edition Michael Cole. Like I said, a Build-A-Figure once upon a time. looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. More modern. I guess more modern than this one. That was what we'd say. This is more of the Taz era is what it reminds me of when him and Taz were on SmackDown. But cool to get another Michael Cole. But I did make a custom Michael Cole in my collection from his WrestleMania moment once upon a time. I bought an extra head and an extra Chad Gable body. And voila, I put that on old Michael Cole. So your mileage may vary if that's the thing you wanted to do. But that was an easy custom with just an extra Michael Cole head. And this Chad Gable, back then you could get on clearance. I think I got on clearance at ringside for like $4 or something like that. So made a quick wrestling gear Chad Gable into of course, Michael Cole from his WrestleMania match with Jerry the King Lawler. So Michael Cole times 3 for me. Not a bad piece of business. And as I said before, there is more meat on the Michael Cole bones, I think, if we wanted to get a modern take on him, hopefully in the future. But that's Michael Cole, Build-A-Figure. Now we got to bring out the rest of the crew as we rank the Monday Night Wars from my least favorite to my favorite. All right, the time has come. It's time to rank Monday Night Wars Series 8 from my least favorite to my favorite. We got the Shark Chase. We got the Michael Cole Build-A-Figure plus the rest of the set. We got 6 figures. We're going to start at number 6, work our way to number 1. Number 1 being my absolute favorite. And as usual, remember, this is my list. Put your list in the comments down below. But we got to start off at number 6. Who is it going to be? Well, easy choice here, but it doesn't mean I don't respect Mattel's insistency on putting this one out to market. Who is number 6? Well, we're going to John Tenta. Shark, John Tenta. I'm a man at number 6. Now, this is the Chase edition. Check out the review on the channel. A moment in time, a quick moment in time, a nice, deep, deep cut for a lot of hardcore wrestling fans. But when you're comparing it to everything else, you got to call it like you see it. This is an easy number 6 for me. Just not a lot of meat on the bone right there. And speaking of meat on the bone, we go over to number 5. And number 5, also a figure I felt is needed in the collection. I'm not against getting it. But as far as the different versions I would like of this character, kind of down towards the end. Coming in at number 5, we're going to Eric Bischoff here. The old silver hair fox once upon a time. Late in the stage, WCW time frame, right at the very end. So a deep cut Eric Bischoff in the history of Eric Bischoff figures. Not against this one, but probably would have rather had Karate Man Eric Bischoff. That would have been a cool one to get in its place. Maybe in the future. They obviously still have the license, so I think there's a lot more Eric Bischoffs we could get. I would still like to see the Ultimate Edition from that Nitro ring. Get a version of that in the Elite line as well. I think that is overdue at this point. Would love to see that. Would love to see Karate Bischoff and a few others. Maybe Announcer Bischoff could be a good Build-A-Figure. We'll see what happens in the future. But for me, Bischoff coming in at number 5. But now it gets a little bit more difficult to rank these ones here. But I'm going to go number 4. We're going to go to the Build-A-Figure. We're going to go to Michael Cole. Part of the fun of this is it's been so long since we've had a Michael Cole figure, so it is nice to get one of those, especially a deeper cut one. For most people, think of more modern day Michael Cole of the last decade or so, but he goes back to the 90s in the Monday Night Wars as a Raw play-by-play guy and backstage interviewer, things like that. So very cool to get this one. Probably not the one everybody wants, but it's one we definitely needed, and he comes in at number 4 right here. But we're down to the final 3. It gets a little bit more difficult right here. Very close, I will say, between these 3 as well. But I'm leaning Brian Pillman here at number 3. I do like the upgrade on this one. Obviously, a little bit different than the old Legends release, which we compared to in the video that we unboxed of this Brian Pillman. I know some people have turned the Hart Foundation shirt backwards to kind of match what's on the packaging. Choose your own shirt adventure on that one. A lot of goodies here, though. Soft good shirt plus hard vest plus the crutch. A lot to like about this Pillman, and I definitely like the head sculpt on this Pillman as well. Looks like a wild man. The Maniac hands here go a long way for this Pillman. A good, solid Pillman, part of the Monday Night Wars. But now we're down to the final 2 here. We got 2 big men, 2 Hall of Famers ready to go, but a pretty easy decision, and I was blown away by really both of these figures, but one more than the other. We're going to go Earthquake, a.k.a. John Tenta, a.k.a. Avalanche, a.k.a. The Shark at number 2, and Underbiker Undertaker at number 1. I didn't see that one coming. That was not on my bucket list. But we'll start with the Shark. Unfortunately, a little bit short in stature here. That is unfortunate with this one. A lot of people have been clamoring about that. It's not the end of the world, but I would like to see some uniformity in the John Tenta figures. This one far and away better than the Chase version, no doubt about it. You put some face paint in the hair. I never knew I liked it so much. But the Shark, a Wrestle crap gimmick, I think that's fair. Part of the Dungeon of Doom WCW back in the day. But one I was actually surprised how much I liked in hand. I thought it wouldn't be better than the previous version of the Shark, which we compared to in the video. This one is very fun and very nice and definitely worth a pickup for your WCW shelf. But the Underbiker, the Undertaker, takes the #1 spot for me. My favorite incarnation of the Undertaker is the Underbiker gimmick. Always enjoyed it. Always thought it was a nice, needed update to the character, which was hokey from day one for me, just because I knew the Mean Mark was who he was before. So it really hurt my disbelief as a little kid for whatever reason. But I like this one. I like the jacket. I like the vest. The vest is removable. It's almost 3 different versions of the Undertaker in one right here. And I'm shocked how much I like the sculpted on glasses and headband. We get them that they're removable all the time from the Hulk Hogans of the world, Undertakers of the world. This works on this Undertaker. I really did enjoy that. Gloved hands, obviously reused, not totally accurate, but works for me. I understand it. You got to do what you got to do if you're the Mattel design team. But a fun Undertaker figure. I never thought this would be at the top of my list here, but here we are. Definitely better than that SummerSlam version from 5 years ago. Once again, what is time? But there it is, Monday Night Wars Series 8 set rankings. Be very interested to hear your set rankings. Put them in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and my other YouTube channel. 2 YouTube channels with content every single day. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. Of course, that is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available every single Tuesday wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. So for Monday Night Wars Series 8, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
Get that wheel to time.